We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area here in today's pre-market and hitting red bars in the transitions back down from bright green to red bars so far. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator at 10:40 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY not completing a full transition back down. The last piece missing here on this pullback is white with red borders. But in today's video, we're going to break down what's going on within the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:45 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area last Thursday on February 9th up here at 413 down to the dip area here at 405 and coming right back up to the rip area between yesterday and today's pre-market. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And also we use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which you can now gain access to as well. I'm going to pull it up here, and the link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY crossing over the outflows on the 30-minute for the first time since way back here on February 10th when we were around 406, 405 area, and the first bear indicator popping up here at 413 since that bull indicator at around 406, 405 area as well. Now, when we zoom out, this is a bear indicator that's popping up not that far off of where things rejected back here on Thursday the 9th of last week at around the 412 to 413 area. So that is critical to not ignore. We rejected it and we're trying to find support where things actually took off yesterday. So we're going to talk about some key levels here and what's going on within the charts. So when we zoom out and we look at this on the 1 hour, it was going to be critical here if these outflows crossed. They were actually above the midpoint but had started to get red yesterday and sitting sideways. And here we are in the pre-market pulling down towards the midpoint. You could see that weakness and then finally crossed after the bell. Now, within the volatility, things did push up higher. We're going to look at how things were looking on the 15-minute. But in the bigger picture, we had crossed. And towards the middle of the day so far, we got a bear indicator here within the volatility. and we're seeing things trying to reverse here. But the question mark is, will it really? Well, the inflows need to pick up on multiple time frames, and also that bear indicator in the bigger picture needs to get canceled. Now, when we go ahead and look at the 30-minute, we could see here outflows are dominating. Now, if we go to the 15-minute, we could see here the same exact thing, right? And when we go to the 5-minute, which is what our bot follows and sends out those notifications, in the pre-market, pulled down, hit that dip area, went to a rip area, and did a full transition back down to the dip area from that bear indicator at around 413 to the low so far of 408. And you could see those inflows and outflows crossovers. And within the volatility, it's slightly above it right now as it's slightly bringing itself back up. And the question mark, could it actually go ahead and do a staircase effect here? Well, we need to see not just the 15-minute trying to come back up and above the midpoint, but for that bear indicator here to get canceled by a possible bull indicator. And in the process, right, not only just seeing the 5-minute trying to bring itself back up, the 15-minute to go ahead and cross over, and then the 30-minute in the process as well. Now, the 5-minute and the 15-minute is a little bit more volatile, but in the bigger picture, we are below the midpoint and at minus 4.06 of outflows. And that's going to be critical. That's going to be crucial. Something to not ignore. Now, the key levels I would watch. Well, the first thing is support, guys. That support of 408 is crucial. It's where things bounced off yesterday under that bull indicator and inflows continuing to go higher. If that gets broken through, the next support below that is 405, where the bull indicator popped up and inflows crossed over last week on Friday. And below that, I'll be watching 403. Now, to the upside, there's some key levels I'm watching, and also the inflow versus outflow will be critical. So the first thing to the upside that I'm going to be watching is, could these inflows pick back up and eventually even cross the midpoint with strength for that strength to start to reflect into the chart and eventually cancel out this bear indicator? I think that's going to be crucial and critical. And here we are within the volatility in this video as I'm doing it, bouncing up from 410 to 411. Right now we're in the 412s and it's hit highs here of 412.78. And we're going to talk about the key levels here that I'm watching and that I would watch going into tomorrow, right? So when you zoom into the 15-minute, we could see here things are continuing to transition from red bars to red with green borders. And the next part of this puzzle, if it continues and these inflows cross over, is the possibility of dark green bars and eventually a bull indicator that cancels out this bear indicator from around 412.77. Now, interesting enough, within the volatility, that's the same spot so far within this 15-minute bar that things have rejected. So something to definitely keep in mind. If it can't break through that within the live action and into the second half of the day towards the end, it could come right back down and reject this inflow crossover possibility, turn red and go lower. And that's where things are going to be critical to watch. Now, even if it breaks above it, the next resistance above that is 415. But let's go ahead and talk about here what's going on within the current level. So the first thing is, yes, we're pushing upwards. It's going to be crucial for that level to get broken through 412.77, 412.78. And then if it can get above that, the next resistance I would watch is 415. But within this move so far, it's not just that the inflows need to pick up. We need this bear indicator to get canceled by a possible bull indicator. So it's going to be crucial to watch that. And when you look at the 5-minute, you could see things there under a bull indicator. Inflows had crossed over. It's pushing up, and it's going to be crucial up here to cancel out that bear indicator and not just get through it, but then push above it. And the next one here on the 5-minute is 413.67. Based off the 15-minute is right around the rejection point of 412.78. And that's something to not ignore at those levels. If that can get broken through with strength and hold down that bull indicator and start pulling up the 15-minute with it to finally cross over the midpoint, that's going to be crucial. And if it can bring up the 30-minute, even more important to not ignore. But right now, it is struggling to get above it. It's around 412.58 at the time of this recording. And if that can get broken through, like I stated, the next resistance I would watch is 415. And then above that is the key resistance level that has been rejected multiple times every time we get up to these levels. And that's 416 to the 418 area. And if that gets broken through, the next level I'm watching is the 420 area. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Right now, we're under a bear indicator on the 30-minute. Outflows are dominating. Same thing here on the 1 hour. But within the volatility, things seem to be trying to pull back up. And we'll see if it rejects that 412.70 area or if it breaks above it. The next resistance I'll closely watch is 415. And if we start pulling right back down, the key levels I'm watching to the downside, as I shared previously before, is back down towards that 408 area and then down towards the 405, 403 area based off the history of the chart and how things are looking. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be watching these bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflows, and let's make some money.